this time on Burnout, the ultimate drag race challenge. This is it. One team will see their hard work crushed, and one team will win it all.
Now we actually get to kick their ass for real.
Previously on Burnout.
Get out of the shop now. You have lost.
Ticked me off a little bit.
Tired of this. The blue team and myself don't want to win the race like this, man. We want to take it to the track, right? Yeah. All right, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Now, I know we're getting ready to go to the dyno. Everybody's super excited. We need to be calm out there and make sure we don't mess up.
We just blew our engine.
We have less than 48 hours to get that car to the track. So what do you think we ought to do, bro?
I don't know, man. Smashing TVs, run out of time. I think you have to make the call on this one.
As far as we're concerned, if the blue team makes it to the track before time runs out,
Take your time, just losing the race.
they win.
We just ran out of time. We've decided that we're going to push through this if we have to work through the night, and we will be there to race on race day.
The big day, race day. I gotta say I didn't sleep very much. Just nervous, excited, the whole gamut of you have a big thing coming up.
Pretty stoked right now, it's race day. Everything turned out pretty good at the track. James actually showed some balls, came out and showed what's up. Everything's ready to go for us. Hopefully the blue team shows up so at least we have a race.
We really didn't think blue team was gonna show up.
Friday night, Saturday morning was a crazy rush. We got our parts about 5:45 Friday afternoon. We got the engine done about 8 or 9 o'clock. We got it started about 3 a.m. Then we started hearing some funny noises. So we were running around trying to diagnose this, trying to diagnose that.
Someone want to pull me a spark plug?
We got that fixed. About 6:30 in the morning, put down some big numbers, right around 450 wheel horsepower. Even after being up for 25 hours straight, adrenaline kicks in, and I was wide awake.
Watching out for you, Wyatt. Watching out for you. Having fun doing it, brother.
The sun's coming up, and we're like, we're never making it.
We show up to Firebird. We were supposed to be there at 9, and we showed up about 10:30. We're a little bit late, but we showed up.
I was definitely pleasantly surprised to see that 2 cars and 2 teams actually showed up.
Kerry, Clay, and the boys rolled up like freaking the A-team, dude. We're ready to go.
Red team, blue team, this is it. It's the finale of Burnout. You guys ready? Yeah! Now, I know you guys got a lot of time in these cars, give or take 100 hours. I think a couple of you guys went over, but it's not a problem. You guys have had all the experts you need, all the parts you need, and it all culminates right here. It's not just about being just the drivers, it's about being the team. And the best team that did their homework is gonna win this race.
It took a lot to get here. You've been through a lot personally, emotionally. Team-wise, I saw you come together. I seen you fall apart. You cannot have done a better job than where you're at right here, right now. Proud of all you guys. You did a great job.
All right, red team, crew chief Chris.
What's up?
Walk us through your car.
Let's do it.
Whole bunch of Krylon.
I like the pinstripes.
Yeah.
James has even got his name on there, old school pinstriping. It's awesome.
So Chris, what would you say was your #1 roadblock in assembling this car?
I'd say our #1 problem is just making sure we had everything together, everything we needed to complete systems at the same time, because it ended up being a lot of times where we'd have almost everything and there was one small piece that just needed to tie it all together. The hurry up and wait game.
Looks pretty. See if it runs as good as it looks.
Ran good yesterday, don't see any difference today.
All right.
Good job, guys.
Thank you
Good
very
work.
much.
Good job. Get this bad boy ready for round 1.
You got it.
Do it, team.
Our car is more than ready. We're just hoping the blue team has an engine.
Blue team crew chief Richard.
Yep.
Show us your car.
All right. Let's
What would you guys say was your strong point?
Definitely the teamwork. Definitely teamwork was our strong point.
Chops, I am so proud. I love how you handled the change from you being the crew chief to Richard. Richard, I'm proud of you, how you kind of took control and just kind of rearranged things, and the team pulled together. I know most of you have been up 36 hours, whatever that crazy number is. You've got to maintain focus for just a few more hours, turn some wind lights on, and win Burnout, the Ultimate Drag Race Challenge. Blue team, get this car ready for round one. Get her done.
Now it's all up to the drivers. It's, 3 out of 5.
What's that?
We have to win at least 3.
All right, so here's the deal. No nitrous, first pass.
Motor only pass, and I assure you, this car will not have nitrous on, and neither will that car, okay?
All right, you ready, Chops? Ready?
Let's do this.
Let's go!
Blue team's car sounded great. Intensity picked up pretty fast. We knew we had a race.
Come on, guys, fire them up. Let's go.
Okay.
I was nervous. The last time I was in the car was when we blew it up on the dyno, so I was nervous.
Remember, a little bit to the left, right there.
Mr. Young standing there and said, "This is you," and he pointed at me.
You.
Now my adrenaline's getting to me. The only thing I was worried about the whole time, just keep it out of the wall.
Coming up next on Burnout.
Blue team has got the motor dialed in.
They have more miles per hour on this dude, but don't worry, all right?
Do not beat on your driver.
In your face.
You got a race.
Yeah, race now, boys.
First pass, cars pull up. I was excited.
You can just feel your blood rush. The tiredness and the exhaustion just went out the window.
Now we actually get to race and kick their ass for real. James gets down, passes the line. All of us just kind of assumed he was going to win the first one no matter what. So we start cheering, and then we actually read the times, and we're like, oh, we didn't win. So blue team starts cheering, and then I was like, wait, reaction time.
Hey, guys, you guys did not win.
Green light.
We did win, yeah. And start cheering again, and they're just, over their frowny face.
In your face.
The Firebird, the wind lights are real small. They're on the side, and I was looking for them. I didn't see, so I assumed we won, which we didn't.
Diablo's reaction time killed
a
him.
163 over here to a 528. That's 4/10.
We were too slow at the tree. They had a slower but winning because they got the jump. We had a faster time, but they were still ahead.
We treat them. Yeah. We left so much earlier that we beat them by that much.
Wow, just wasn't ready.
Yeah, wasn't ready. They have a faster car.
The blue team has got the motor part of this thing is dialed in. Yeah. They might have stayed up all night long, but brother, they got that thing tuned up.
James is a beast. All up. We have a faster car than them by a lot. We crap 6 miles an hour faster than they did. This car drives straighter, drives harder, drives faster. He got you on reaction time.
You did good. You treated them. That's what won that race. Their car's fast. So you have to do that again.
James nailed it. He did exactly what we were supposed to do, but we were all a little nervous just because their car sounded really good.
They came up to us and they said, "What the hell are you doing to your car?"
Car was a little down on ponies. It sounded that way on the start line.
They're like, "You're making about 50 more horsepower than them."
Y'all check the timing out?
Yeah, we're doing it. We just did it right now.
You bumping it up a little bit?
We got a better car, dude.
Second pass. We were starting to get into the groove of things. Our driver was starting to get a lot more comfortable in the car.
time I'm feeling a lot more confident.
Yellow lights, brother, you got this! Alfred, we gotta pass the car!
Both of us running the exact same ET was really surprising. It happens every once in a while, but with us both doing that, it was all down to reaction time now.
Look at that, 129.77 to 129.67.
He stepped up, he had a 189 light, but he picked a 105.
We got a race.
We got a race now, boys.
What it is it doesn't start your elapsed time on the run until after you leave the line, and we've been leaving the line faster. So even though on the first run he was a little faster than us, second run we were tied, we've been leaving first, so we win.
Good job, James.
Thank
You got it this time. We just can't lose again, that's all.
As long as Wyatt gets his foot on the gas at the right time, we got this.
One more. One more.
Just one more to rub their freaking nose in it. Blue team.
What do you think, Gary?
Run the bottle. Do it. Turn it on.
Finally, the judges are letting us turn on the smack.
Juice them up, and let's find out who built the fastest car.
I think it'll give us the extra push that we really need.
If we break out, are you guys still gonna feel happy today that
Oh yeah. We were all leaning real heavy on our driver.
We put our balls into this.
Let's run the fastest time.
Man. Every one of us, give our driver words of encouragement. I whispered in his ear, hey dude, run the piss out of this thing. Blow it up trying if you have to. If you by chance leave later than him and you can nose him, stay in it.
Blue's car was really running him down, so we knew it was all going to come down to James.
The man behind the wheel. It's all up to that man right there. That's the man. He's good to go. He's in the zone. Ready for action.
Wheel stand, baby.
Wheel stand.
Right here, guys, right here.
Blue team on 3.
One, 2, 3.
We're 2-0 right now, out of a best-of-5 race. Everything's looking good.
The thing that I was thinking as this was happening is, well, it's all or nothing.
Coming up next on Burnout.
They performed like champions.
Red team, blue team, all I can say is wow.
It was just incredible.
Tomorrow, your car will be crushed.
We're 2-0 right now, out of a best-of-5 race. Everything's looking good.
The thing that I was thinking as this was happening is, well, it's all or nothing.
During the third one, I was probably more nervous. Wyatt's reaction time had been coming down from the previous two, so I was very worried.
It's basically all sitting on me.
This could be it. We could take it all home right now. The excitement couldn't be contained. I can't even describe you the feeling after all that time and effort. Great feeling, can't be beat.
Take my clothes off and run down the track. Wyatt did great. He tried launching on the nitrous and grenaded our transmission.
Went to shift into second gear and topped out, just wing.
When it launched, we pulled the front tires off the ground, which is freaking awesome. For that engine not be running less than 24 hours before that.
I would have loved to see what that run would have been.
So what's that? 3 and a zip? Yeah.
It was a shutout. It was 3 in a row on the red team side, but the good thing is it was good racing. Red team brought their A game, they put together the whole package, and they won.
Wyatt lost the race. I hate to say that, but that's the truth. There was so many unanswered questions as to that car and the setup. He probably was just a little rushed. As a team, they performed absolutely like champions.
seeing James, where he was scared when he was going through his testing, to come from where he came from to where he jumped up on that horse and he rode it. And it was just incredible.
Red team, blue team, all I can say is wow. That was an amazing race, and aside from just the race, I know you guys have so much heart and energy into this whole event, and I'd just like for you guys to kind of take a step back, look at each other, and just give yourself a round of applause.
Red team, blue team, you started with 100 hours, 2 cars that weren't so great. There were times when you all wanted to kill each other. There were times when I wanted to kill you. But you stuck with it. You got the job done. No matter the outcome today, it was an incredible process of coming together, building some awesome race cars that run in the 10s.
So now I know you thought this was all for bragging rights, which bragging rights are always good. There is more. I'd like to bring out from Snap-on, Barrett Crane.
Well, winning team, on behalf of Snap-on and the UTI Foundation, we're going to award you a $20,000 scholarship. So congratulations, Red Team. Great job.
Snap-on not only was gracious enough to give you guys 20 grand, every one of you are getting a toolbox full of tools.
Now, blue team, I know it's a hard-fought battle, guys, and there's no reason to hang your head down. You guys gave it 100%, and today, it was such a close race, it was anybody's day. But unfortunately enough for you guys, it was Red's day. So tomorrow, your car will be crushed.
Let it go!
But through the gracious of Snap-on, you guys all also get a fully stocked toolbox, so you can start working on your next project. Coming up next on Burnout.
All of you, put it on the line. We only got one winner, and it was the red team. Blue team, your car is about to be crushed.
If you want to become a professional technician, succeed with hands-on training from an instructor like me, go to uti.edu for more information.
Blue team's car is in the crusher. Oh no, all the time we put into her. And that's all I got so far.
So it's a day to crush. It was almost like a bittersweet. I didn't want to see it go. There's a lot of work and a lot of emotion went into that thing, but also it was like, it's over.
We're really thankful that Clay and Carrie allowed us to take the deck lid with our names on it. At least we could keep something.
Watching Blue Team's car getting crushed just reaffirmed why I didn't want to lose. I could see the pain in their faces as the crusher started coming down.
They turned our car into a desk with 4 wheels. And they don't even have the right air pressure in the tires.
1, 2, 3, burnout!
This whole experience has been great for me. Busting our ass, breaking knuckles, cussing and swearing, getting mad at each other. It was all awesome.
I've learned tons of things about myself, and if it hadn't been for this competition, I would have never learned what I was capable of doing.
I'm glad that I was part of the experience. I'm glad to be part of the Blue Team. But check me out, Young Smooth status. Put them on the line, start the motor up, tunnel vision must apply, let's race.
The chops. I'm probably gonna grow them out till near the end of my career at school. I'm gonna sell them on eBay. Then when it comes time for job interviews, stuff like that, I'm probably gonna trim them down considerably, but they're probably not gonna go away.
Of course, it's sad to see all of your work, all this time, blood, and sweat, all of a sudden just get smashed. But if you think about it, it'll just make you work harder next time with less mistakes.